we're going to work on the Jumbotron and style the text as well as the button. So go ahead and let's apply the image first for the background. So the color is the same and the image path for this one is banner.png, and make sure no repeat. Then let's set the max height for this one 800 pixel, and padding for this, as I said earlier, will be 60 pixel on top and bottom, 0 left and right, and remove the margin as well. Save it and let's preview. Now as you can see, the background is applying, but it's stick right there. Now to fix that, we need to apply CSS property, which is background size, and set it to cover. Now see what happens. So it's much better compared to a normal background. Now next is we're going to style these headings right here. Now let's start with the H1. The color for it will be white. Text transform, we don't need that since it's transformed already. And then let's set the font weight. As you can see right here, that the font weight here is light. So switch back to Google Fonts, and the font weight for, I miss it, go away. Light is 300. So font weight is 300, and save it. Now let's change the brand name to bold. Now in order to do that, switch back to HTML and create a span for it to target it. Now Jumbotron H1 span, change the color as well as the font weight to bold, which is 700. Jumbotron H1 span, save this. Now it's applying. Now another thing is to style this one, which is the H3 tag. So switch back to CSS. Now let's target the H3. Now for this one, the color is this. And let's reduce the font size to 20 pixel since this is the mobile side. And also let's change the line height to 30 pixel, and the font weight for this is normal, so 400, and the text transform will be none. Now we're going to highlight these web applications. So to do that, again the same step, wrap it in a span, and change the color to white. Next will be the button. Now for the button, we use button primary for it. So the jumbotron, that button primary, the border radius 2 pixel, border 1 pixel solid white. And the background for this, as you can see, it has a fill of 5%. So background RGBA 255 for white, and 0.05 to make it transparent. Of course the color will be white. And text transform uppercase, font size to 16 pixel. Then the font, the padding for this, 16 pixel by 30 pixel. Because as you can see, we have 30 pixel padding measurement, and for the height is 54. So I increase, instead of 11, I change it to 16. Now refresh, and now we have a button just the same here. And let's style the hover for it. Just copy to make it fast. And the hover for it is background RGBA 255 0.1. Something lighter to what we have. Now let's take care of the spacing of the H1 tag as well as the H3 tag. So for the H3 tag, I'm going to add a margin bottom for it, 60 pixel for the mobile side, since on the original we have a 120, so half of it. So for this time, let's just add 60 pixel, but later on we're going to change it to 120, as well as for the H1 tag. So for the H1, margin 0, 0, just like I wanted. And let's see what other thing is missing on the banner or the Jumbotron part. We've done with the headings, H3, then as well as the button. And I think that's it for the Jumbotron part. And next is we're going to add the icons for this services section right here, as well as the spacing. And I think that will be quick on the next video. So